Hey everybody, AcedTyler here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. In the last episode, we went through the Tail Cave and got the Full Moon Cello, which is the first of the 8 instruments of sirens that we need to wake the Windfish. In this episode, fuck you, Octorok. In this episode, we are going to head upwards to apparently where the swamp is supposed to be, because that's where the next dungeon is. So we're gonna go ahead and head back up to May Village. See the Octorok there just push me? That is very rude. The hell? Hey, buddy, it's serious. Yeah, really serious. Yeah, it is. The Moblins came to the village. Yeah, that's right. A whole game of Moblins. Then, it's for real. They all went to the house. Yeah, that house. And then they did something at Bow Wow's house. It was a really bad scene with the Moblins. So, I mean, it might be faster to find out for yourself what happened. Oh no, an invasion? What could have happened? Are you just gonna jump around like that and just do something like, or just not do anything? They're just jumping to the music. It's weird when you do that. Where's Bow Wow? What happened? He's gone. Oh boy, what's going on? Hey, it's terrible! My Bow Wow was dogged at by Moblins. Please somebody help my poor Bow Wow. Oh, you're starting with Moblins or the Anyway, so yeah, apparently Bow Wow's been kidnapped, and so we have to go up to find him, which is actually lucky for us because we're just on our way to the swamp, and it's actually near that same area. So I guess we'll just head up there. Yeah, if you're probably already noticing right now, these videos are short because I usually just like to I usually just like to just make one section of the video, because I know by the end of the episode, for one thing, that's when we get to the entrance of the next dungeon, because like I always just put them in their own sections. Oh yeah, this is also another thing I didn't mention. If you go to this area, you see this spot right here. This is actually where a fairy appears. And as with all the other fairies in other Zelda games, they will fully heal you. So like if you're so if you have taken damage, if you're like one heartless or like any kind of damage, then a fairy will appear, and then she can actually restore those hearts for you. If you're at full health, then she will appear. Piece of power. Yeah, if you're at full health, then she just won't appear at all, because well, it's probably not necessary. All right, so yeah, more piece of power. Actually, what I'm doing right now is that, well, first let's get this heart piece. We got the rock star there, so we can get this heart piece that's right there. That means more areas access in Koholint Island, of course. Now that we have the Rock's Feather. Yeah, what I'm actually doing is that I'm just going to go ahead and enter the witch's house, and yeah, so that way there I can just make the music stop, because I mean, as much as I really do like the idea of having a power-up, or, you know, or a defense boost for these items, the music is just fucking repetitive and annoying. It never goes away unless you take any more damage. Oh, an owl statue. Let's go talk to it. The Windfish in name only, for it is neither. That sounds a bit cryptic, but okay. Who's this suspicious-looking runt? Okay, boys, let's get rid of him. Alright, so we're at the Moblins Cave, and that's where we can find Bow Wow. One thing I also didn't mention as well, like, you know, about those power-ups. So I did mention that, you know, the theme actually does replace the overall music, and so instead of having to listen to the good soundtrack there is in this game, you have to constantly listen to the music, and it's very repetitive, and it's always on loop. One thing I'm actually thankful for in the Switch version is that, hey, first and foremost,
you must be an assassin sent by Madame Meow Wow to rescue the mutt. You came here to get me, but it is I who will get you.
Alright, so that's the leader of the Moblin gang. This guy's pretty tough as well. What you do is, the best thing you want to do is actually just use the spin attack to finish this battle off quickly. I did one of my test playthroughs, and I only used the single sword swipe, and so it took forever to take him down. He will shoot arrows at you, and then he'll actually try to charge at the wall, but once he does, that's when he's done, and then that's your chance to attack him. Yeah, like I was saying, oh, now he's down. One thing I'm thankful for in the Switch version is that when you do get the power-ups, it's only temporary, actually. And so it only lasts for about like a couple minutes, and then it wears off. So that way there you won't be hearing the same repetitive music over and over again. So I'm actually thankful for that, at least. And so with that, we have rescued Bow Wow, so we get to drag him along. But you know what that also means, guys? Probably one of the best things about this game is that now that we have Bow Wow with us and that we saved him, he will actually be tagging along with us. And that also means he is actually one of our best weapons. Yep. Really? Hoot, that is a fearsome-looking animal you have there. Do not forget, the next instrument is the Kapanga Swamp. I know that. Can I get Bow Wow to eat you, though? I wish we could. Speaking of eating stuff, yeah, what Bow Wow does, as you can see here, is that Bow Wow can actually eat enemies. So yeah, that is actually, one great thing about having Bow Wow with us. Just take him along, and so you get to jump on the enemies. Yeah, so that way they're like, before they ever get a chance to attack, if you don't want to fight them, just have Bow Wow just do the job for you. Just eat all the enemies. I love that. It's such a great thing. I really wish it would last forever. But spoilers though, well, not so much a spoiler, it's not going to last forever. It's only going to be for now. But for one thing, we actually do need Bow Wow to, for some of that, is of course, to access the next dungeon, because there is actually no other way. Well, considering our current arsenal right now, we are not able to enter the next dungeon, and we can only have Bow Wow with us. Which I do believe that later on, once we have better items, then we could be able to access that ourselves. But for now, we can only have Bow Wow with us to access the next dungeon. Oh, these new enemies here, these are the Guineas. Don't bother with the Guineas, though, because as you're... Oh, holy shit, that's a big one. Yeah, if you go to that grave right there, then a giant Guinea will come up as well. Yeah, considering the current power of the sword, since it's level 1, the Guineas actually take forever to kill. So, I mean, if you want to just go... I mean, if you don't just do it anyway, that's fine. They will be defeated anyway, but they do take forever, so I wouldn't bother with those for now, considering the current sword power. And those are zombies that came out of the ground. No matter how much you kill, I mean, they're there for the sake of, hearts or rupees, but, every time you kill them, they still come back up anyway. They're like, infinite, so don't bother with them. And yes, I'm taking very low health right there, and now we have 4 pieces of heart, and so now we have a complete heart container. Yay! I'm actually glad, too, because I was very low on health, because, like, as much as I love the Rock Spider in this game, the small platforms here, they're... Okay, yeah, that was very stupid of me. This rock has many cracks. There must be some way to shatter it. And yes, we'll have to get that later. This is actually a shortcut. I've just went there for no reason, but anyway. Yeah, even though, as much as I love the Rock Spider in this game, the small platforms, this rock looks pretty heavy. You won't be able to lift it up with just your heads. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to run into this dialogue a lot of times. We're going to get an item for that in the next dungeon, though, but for now, yeah, get ready for that kind of dialogue box. Yeah, these platforms are very small, so I kept falling down a lot, and, yeah, I actually did a previous recording for this, and I kept falling down a lot, and guess what? I actually died. I actually had a game over, so because of that, I had to go ahead and reload my save point back to back to the very beginning, well, of the first part of the recording, because, well, like I said, we are not here to get a game over. We don't want to die. We don't want to get a game over. We want to get the perfect ending. So, yeah, anytime that happens, that's why I always make sure that, since I'm playing this on the 3DS Virtual Console, I'm always having to take advantage of these save states for then, and so in case I actually do get a game over, then I always have to load it, because, well, I just have to make sure I get no deaths in this game. None whatsoever. Because that's what we don't want to do for this LP, because we really want to get the perfect ending. What else is there to say? Yeah, that's why I kept on, dying a lot, because of, well, because I kept falling down the pit. Because, like, there are those instances where you try to get onto the edge, and so you try as much as you possibly could to just, well, for Link to try to struggle back onto the pit, and then he just falls to his death. It's happened to me quite a few times before, actually. And so I just wouldn't want to do that. It's, like, something I want to avoid. Anyway, oh, another piece of power, which we're not going to get. And another piece of power! Oh yeah, by the way, we actually went past those enemies. Those were another variant of the Moblins. They're called the Pig Moblins, or actually, as I like to call them, the Piglins. Yeah, Piglins. Yeah, they're I'm not sure if they're a little weaker or stronger than the regular Moblins. Oh, first things first, let's go into this house here because, god damn it, why does this keep happening to me? I keep trying to get up to the ledge there, and then I just can't fall my death. I hate that. I hate it when it does that. Let's go in this house here. Ooh, who's this familiar-looking character? Let's talk to him. Well, I pretty much stick to myself, me and my letters. My name's Wright. The only thing I don't like about my hobby is that I never receive a response. Ooh, they're ghosting you, huh? I know how that feels, brother. Yes, that was Mr. Right that we just encountered. If you, and to those of you who don't know, God damn it, I keep doing that. Fucking. And yeah, I actually got screwed there because I wanted to restore my health. Oh, and that was a likes, you want to be careful with those because they will eat you, and not only that, they will eat your shield. So you want to hurry and defeat them before they completely eat it forever or swallow it. So yeah, that was Mr. Right, and for those of you who don't know about Mr. Right, he was actually from another game called SimCity, and they actually had the theme music of that to boot. So that's actually pretty cool. Like I said, the Mario enemies are not the only cameos from other games. There are actually other characters from other games that will appear. So like Mr. Right, for instance, you know, from SimCity. So yeah, it's actually a neat little touch there, and you know, and like I said, they got the theme for that too. You know, the main theme for the main SimCity theme. They actually put that in there, so that's a real nice touch. And yes, they even included that in the Switch remake because, you know, because usually remakes are known for like changing these around, but no, they actually keep the themes in the in that remake. So that's something I'm actually thankful for. They still keep the cameos too, so that's pretty nice. All right, so yeah, this is actually the reason why you need Bow Wow because as of right now for your current arsenal, Bow Wow can only eat those flowers, and that's how you can access the next dungeon. Which, speaking of, that's what we're gonna do for the next episode. So with Bow Wow to eat all the flowers up, now we have access to the second dungeon in the game. So, yeah, we'll be doing that for the next episode of Link's Awakening. So until next time, see you guys later.